Hello and welcome. Let's do another run, this time with feeling, this time with a little bit more hope in our eyes here. 63 TR off, Prelude deck is alive. Let's see, can we get something different? Interplanetary Phobolog, different enough? Different enough? No interesting productions or synergies early. Like you could go Phobolog, for instance, and play Ice Asteroid, scoop up some titanium, use that to play income per Earth, but you don't have any Earth tags and you don't have any energy, so carbonate processing doesn't do anything with interplanetary. You don't have enough science tags to do tectonic stress, do you? Maybe with adaptation technology you have one. So there just really isn't anything in this run, and again, we have not had enough time to play as many runs. We're not doing 2 a days like we used to. So instead of giving you a struggle run, which are sometimes fine, I'll try for another maybe Thorgate run. This seems interesting with a energy grid. Something to do with the energy. Do we have any steel? We could have a steel production if we already had a steel production, which we don't have, but we can have it. So this is a fine run. Fine run. We get some steel early. We use that steel. Maybe a space elevator as soon as possible. Something to do with our energy. And then energy grid. Wow, I'm grabbing so many things right now, but not energy grid. It's a power grid. I would like to play a lot of this, and I don't know how exactly. Because 12, and then this is basically 11. And this is 6. So I think for the $30 I can basically play these and then not have enough for space elevator next turn, which would really hurt. Instead it might be good. No, let's just do that. That's fine. Let's think a little bit short term. Let's just maximize our income right now instead of squandering for 2 plants here. I'm going to put this here in case we get a cheap mine, and then we can mine a steel. And then 6 income. No, what I'm going to do is buy these. And then, let's see, $15 plus $13 if I take my 11 and add 2 more is $28. It's just enough for space elevator next round, but I wouldn't have enough to do my steel click, and I wouldn't have enough to sell a steel. So we cannot get the elevator next round. So let's pass. It'll be a round 3 thing that we do that. Arctic algae is too good to pass up. Dust seals is a point and stuff. Would be great if we were Vitor, but we're not, so we're not going to worry. We just take a steel income here. And then we have enough money left over, 15 and 10 plus the steel income. Plenty. We might even be able to afford a card. Not really. Oh, but workforce. So let's talk about it. Oh, with indentured workers, we sure can. Okay. So we play indentured workers. We're losing a point here, but we're bringing space elevator into range. We then buy it. That leaves us with a steel left over. We sell the steel for $5, and we buy a steel income for 7. I think is a good trade. We could robotic workforce right now, and we could copy something like space elevator. But I think it's better just to buy a steel income for 7, save that card for something better to copy, and then we'll see what we can do. This is interesting, but it doesn't leave me much money to work with. Enough that I can sell a steel income, get my first heat bump, and I don't actually have Earth tags, so that's not as helpful as I'd like it to be. We don't have energy right now, so development center isn't helping us, but it would be nice if we had the science tags. We have 2 in our hand, but it's chicken before the egg. I think we're going to buy a steel income one more time, and then next turn we're really looking for some energy tags and some fun science. So let's just grab it all. Absolutely great. We're going to lose an income. We're going to gain energy again. Then how are we going to go about doing the next bit? I think power grid is actually where we want to go next. I have 3 energy tags. This will be a 4th. We don't really want to wait to tectonic. And nothing else has to be played right now. So this gets us in that energy game of 6, which will then turn into heat. And we can start playing development center and restricted area and start getting some card draw. We have -1 income right now, but we have a lot of metals, mass converter, and honestly, carbonate or corporate stronghold uses our energy for the steel that we have, which is quite nice. Psychrophiles is good and gene repair is good because we might need it to get up to where we're trying to get. So let's do that. How do we do this? This will spend all but 3 of my dollars. So for $8, I'm just shy of robotic workforce. I could maybe get development center right now. I could buy a steel income, but I think it's better just to get the development center, and we'll start using a little bit of this energy for card draw. Trees, not a card I would have paid for, but a card that I'm happy to get for free. Gee, I don't know. Where are we at for science tags? We have 1 science tag played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, we can grab science. I don't want to buy imported GHG, but I have the titanium, so it's not bad. And nuclear power isn't bad, but it's killing our income, right? We're not making enough money to really be buying as many cards as we're getting. But if we get down this level of cost reduction, then we're going to be happy to have that much income. So it's kind of tricky. I wouldn't mind doing robotic workforce just to get more heat, or not heat, titanium income, because it's a building tag, right? We could do it for the heat, we could do it for a power, we could do it for a titanium, we could do it for a little bit of money, but I think the titanium is better even though I'm not using it. It's tricky. It's tricky. Where are we for science tags? We have 1 played. Okay, so we got a long way to go. Okay, so we're gonna get some more power income because we use our steel to do it. We're gonna do robotic workforce for titanium. Sure, we're gonna do it for titanium. There's a lot of things we can copy actually, but titanium's the most straightforward good. And then I think we just take the imported GHG, even though we could make it -4 in the future. It gets us a heat bump now, which is an income. It gets us heat production now. It gets us up to a heat production. So there's a lot of bonus for doing it. Research outpost, advanced alloys, fan-freaking-tastic. I don't think I need adaptation technology at all. So we're happy there. We're good to go. Doing this, we're getting heat bumps. Where do we want our city? And do I play the city first? No, I play advanced alloys first because I have 3 steel that can be turned into that city card. That goes here because I can get lots of greeneries around it. It gets us a discount right now, which I then apply how? I have 4 science tags. Next turn, I'll try and get up to the 5th, 6, 7. We'll get a little bit more heat production. I don't think I need that much more. We're on round 8 with a lot of production, with a lot of energy coming over, but it's really quite helpful. The metal, do we need steel for anything? A little bit. We have advanced alloys, hard to leave it behind. Urbanized area, pretty sure. I can't look at the screen right now, but why? Please let me. The cities are adjacent, so let's do it. I don't mind getting a point from that and a little bit of income. Nitrogen rich asteroid, not bad. Not bad. So urbanized area is 3 steel. You put it here, it gets us some income. It'll get us a point later. 2 heat bumps in hand, that's easy. Now, I need to play a science tag and get enough money back that I can play mass converter, which I can do with either of these. Instead of going restricted area, I'm gonna go gene repair and just get our income a little bit higher. because that gets me here. And then next turn, we'll go for the anti-grav. We have so much energy production. I think this is a good time for Thorgate, right? Like, we're getting a lot of really decent cards. Something to do with our steel here. Something to do with our titanium. A lot to do with our titanium, actually. Especially if we get the nitrogen rich going down range. We might even want to play it without... without the 3 plant tags. But research coordination makes it a little bit easier. And we can use our steel here. And how soon do we have to play you? -12? We're so close. So I think we do one more turn of scooping stuff up. We're going to scoop up some steel here. We're going to draw this. We're going to do a heat bump. Viral enhancers, pretty good. Technology here. $2 to get lots of bucks. Seems like a good grab. Good get. We have a city beside a ocean reserve location. So let's overspend and get a card here. Now, how much do you cost? I do have enough to buy you. I just don't have enough to buy Arctic algae. Oh, I do have enough. All right, so if I do investment loan, I can Arctic algae for 9, and then I can research coordinated 1. And then for you, I'm overpaying. If I sold a card, I could buy you without overpaying by titanium. I mean, I bought Cartel so long ago, but I never got Earth tags, so buy. I guess I could have played it for 2 income more recently, but it just never came to be. SM Memorial and stuff is fine. Alright, now when we get oceans, we're going to get lots of plants. We have lots of plant income. Hired raiders is steel, but we don't need steel. I mean, it's at least $3 back for playing it, so that's fine. Space mirrors is fine, but don't really need it. Let's start drawing more cards. Draw a card, draw a card, sell a steel. Deimos down. It's not bad. It's more steel. Anything else that we need here? No, we do not need it. So heat bump, heat bump, heat bump. And then we'll Deimos. We're so close. We're going to get our first ocean by doing a... by hitting 0 degrees, which is kind of neat. Oh, we just got towing a comet. Very good, very good. We have enough steel to overpay for tectonic stress power as well. If we can play trees, we got to play trees. And we can play viral enhancers first for so cheap. So we will. And then trees. And then... it's kind of everything. So we'll grab a titanium, because next round I think I'm playing a space event called Towing a Comet. I could go and steal $3 right now, but I don't have to, so I will not. We are in Gen 12, so we've got lots of... a 1 point animal is good time for. Noctis is good time for. Rovers is good. This is all good. It's also cheap. We have a lot of time left. We have this generation and 2 more, but we have all of the oceans to do. So let's go down that path. And we'll start by grabbing 2 cards. Physics Complex. This is the run where you get to play Physics Complex. You're going to use Physics Complex, and then we're going to hold on to it for a little bit later, but CEO's favorite project is another 2 points on top of that. As far as the oxygen's concerned, we're going to overpay for Ironworks, and we're going to start using that, because we do not need the extra heat bumps right now. We are fine on heat bumps. That is 100% good to go. Heat bumps are covered. We're going to go down here. We're going to Ice Cap Melt beside it. We are going to... we can steal for steel now because we have things worth putting steel into. I don't think we need regolith eaters. Don't think we need more steel. I think I just need to buy a greenery, and buy a greenery. So that was really good. That got us up high enough to get farming, which seems like a good call. We can play Noctis City here. Gets us up to another greenery. And then we play fish. Enhance it for an animal. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And this one here, we'll build it there just to get a little bit of money from the water. I don't want to screw up rovers, so I'm just going to play it now. And I could get $3 back from an event. So I'm just waiting to see if that card comes up before I play Hired Raiders or CEO's favorite project. Nothing else here is important to play now. I only have $4. Next round it is. Mining area, it would have been fun, but we don't need it. All this stuff would have been fine. We don't need it. We got a microbe thing. Do we have another microbe? We do. But this would only be like 1 or 2 production of plant. Not worth it. None of this is worth it. Let's draw 2 cards from here. Sell our steel. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and do this for a science. Commercial district. That goes here. Sure does. Oxygen bump. Plant. So very good, very good. I'm pretty keen on playing standard technology before things get hairy. This could be the city spot, but I think this will be the city spot. So that's fine. Heat bump. I don't have to do the other heat bump right now, but I sure can. I sure as hell can. It's just the oceans that we really need. I mean, how much? Okay, I mean, commercial district, you're just going to go there. It's fine. So I just did play money back for playing standard projects. Let's go ahead. Aquifer. And then that gets us tons for reasons. We're just going to take the money here. I'm going to play an Aquifer again. Going to do an Aquifer again. Getting lots of money back, lots of plants back. We're going to buy a city. Because I feel like it. Because I know I want it there. That's a lot of points. And then this one here would probably be a really good city spot in the future. Okay. So I'm just going to steal for money. So that card ended up being just net neutral, but then it lets us play algae right now. Okay, we still need 3 oceans, but we can just buy them outright if we have to. We did not get oceans here. This is a really cheap TR though, so we'll take that. And then we got 2 more cards, and then it's on us to figure out what's going on. Cupola City, Aquifer pumping. All of this is a little bit too late. It's not too late. It's never too late. It was too late. We'll do that because we don't need the energy for anything else. It gets us a steel. We'll sell that steel. We can't grab cards from anywhere. Actually, this is a city, so why don't we go ahead and put a granary down there. Ecological zone. So that's actually poggers, because we can play that into this pocket, and it'll enhance for a bunch of animals. It got us plants. It got us $6 back from adjacencies, and now we can place over there. I need to buy oceans, and I don't want to leave it up to chance. So let's do Aquifer here. Aquifer here. And then, is there anything I want to do that I need like steel or titanium for? Absolutely not. Do this now. So the last ocean, I should just place it for money instead of either metal. And then I get to put a greenery down. I get to put a couple of greenery down. So why don't we go here for the money back. And then instead of trying to build another city, do we instead try and just build greeneries around the existing city? Hard to say. Hard to say. CEO's favorite project. Please copy physics complex for another 2 points. I think we build a city because I have rovers. And I don't think I have pets, but I have rovers, so that makes sense. It gets us a card. Industrial microbes doesn't do anything for us, but I then sell. It might do something for us. That's not true. I then sell everything. I have enough now for plantation. So that goes here. And then again, we put another city or another granary down beside. And this enhances us for a plant. So I'll buy it. Looks pretty promising. We can get one plant somewhere to place another granary. So we'll go down here. And then just down by this city seems fine. 59 TR, 29 points on cards. Let's see it. Is Thorgate bad? Thorgate is not bad, and I'm tired of people disparaging my Thorgate. So, what have we learned? What have we learned? Thorgate is good again. Thorgate, you know, is good. Is good. I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.